Welcome to the world of rare coin collecting, where ordinary pennies turn into extraordinary treasures. In this video, we reveal the top 3 most valuable 1-penny coins, their history, rarity, and shocking market value in dollars. So before you spend your loose change, watch this carefully. You might be holding a hidden fortune. The 1907 1-penny in extra fine condition is not just a coin, it's a piece of history, a symbol of power, and a rising asset that collectors around the world are actively chasing. And today, we are uncovering why this coin is becoming a high-demand collectible with serious dollar value. Let's go back in time to the early 20th century, when this coin was first minted under the reign of King Edward VII. This was a powerful era of the British Empire, where currency was not just money, but a representation of authority and global influence. The 1907 penny was produced in large numbers to serve everyday trade, yet over time, most of these coins were heavily used, worn down, and lost. Today, what remains, especially in higher grades, has become increasingly valuable because it carries over a century of untouched history and legacy. Let's talk about the features that make this coin truly special. On the front, you'll find the bold portrait of King Edward VII, facing right, representing strength and royal authority. The details in his hair and facial features are key indicators of condition. On the reverse side, the iconic figure of Britannia sits proudly with a trident and shield, symbolizing Britain's dominance over the seas. The coin is made of bronze, with a rich copper tone that, when preserved in extra fine condition, gives it a stunning and eye-catching appearance that collectors absolutely love. Here's where things get exciting. While millions of these coins were originally minted, finding one today in extra fine condition is a completely different story. Most surviving coins are worn, scratched, and faded due to circulation. But an extra fine specimen still holds sharp details, minimal wear, and strong visual appeal. This is exactly why collectors compete for these coins, because quality is everything. The better the condition, the higher the demand, and the stronger the price in the auction market. Let's talk about value, because this is what truly grabs attention. A typical 1907 penny in average condition might only be worth a few dollars, but in extra fine condition, this coin can easily reach around $55 to $80, and even higher depending on eye appeal and originality. And here's the powerful part. Exceptional specimens with beautiful color and near-perfect surfaces have been known to reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars in premium auctions. This means the coin you may already have could be far more valuable than you ever imagined. For collectors, this coin is a golden opportunity. If you want to maximize value, always focus on condition, original color, and proper storage. Never clean your coin, because original surfaces are what collectors pay for. Keep it protected, handle it carefully, and if possible, get it graded by professionals. These small steps can transform a simple coin into a high-value asset that continues to grow over time. In conclusion, the 1907 1-penny in extra fine condition is not just a coin, it's a powerful collectible, a historical masterpiece, and a smart investment in the world of rare coins. Its demand is rising, its availability in top condition is shrinking, and its value continues to climb in today's market. So next time you come across an old penny, don't ignore it, because you might be holding a piece of history that could turn into real money. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1966 1-penny coin, a coin that many people overlook, yet collectors are constantly searching for in the auction market. This is not just a coin, it's a hidden opportunity, a piece of history, and for the right collector, a valuable treasure waiting to be discovered. The 1966 1-penny coin comes from a powerful era in British coinage history, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. This period was just before the major decimalization of UK currency in 1971, which means coins like this represent the final chapter of the traditional pre-decimal system. Because of this, collectors see the 1966 penny as a symbol of transition, a coin that connects two different monetary worlds. Its historical importance alone adds a strong layer of desirability, especially among serious numismatists who value coins with deep background and legacy. When you look closely at the features of the 1966 1-penny, you start to understand why it stands out. On the obverse side, you'll find the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth, designed by Arnold Mackin, giving the coin a royal and timeless identity. On the reverse side, the iconic image of Britannia seated with her trident and shield represents strength and heritage. The coin is made of bronze, giving it that rich, warm tone that collectors love, especially when preserved in fine condition. Every detail, from the lettering to the design sharpness, plays a role in increasing its visual and collectible appeal. where things get truly exciting. While millions of these coins were originally minted, finding a 1966 one penny in fine condition today is where the real value begins to rise. Coins that have been well preserved, with clear details and minimal wear, are becoming increasingly desirable. Collectors are always searching for pieces that look close to their original state, and when such a coin appears in auctions, it quickly grabs attention. Demand continues to grow because many of these coins have been lost, damaged, or heavily circulated over time, making high-quality examples much harder to find. In today's auction market, the value of a 1966 one penny in fine condition can range from a few dollars to significantly higher amounts depending on its quality, luster, and overall preservation. Exceptional pieces, especially those approaching uncirculated condition, can command even stronger prices. For collectors, this is not just about the current value, it's about future potential. As time passes and availability decreases, coins like this continue to gain momentum in the collector's market, making them a smart and exciting addition to any collection. For those who are serious about collecting, the key is to focus on condition and authenticity. Always examine the coin carefully, look for sharp details, and consider professional grading if possible. Storing the coin properly in a protective holder can also help maintain its quality over time. Smart collectors understand that patience and attention to detail can turn even a simple coin into a valuable asset. In the end, the 1966 one penny is more than just spare change, it's a piece of history, a collector's gem, and a quiet symbol of growing value. The market continues to show strong interest in coins like this, and those who recognize its potential early are the ones who benefit the most. So next time you come across an old penny, don't ignore it, because you might just be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. Next up, we are diving deep into the powerful and fascinating world of the 1929 one penny coin, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance, but in the right condition, can turn into a highly desirable treasure in the global coin market. The 1929 one penny was issued during the reign of King George V, a period when the British Empire was still one of the most dominant forces in the world. This coin represents not just currency, but a piece of history from a time of economic transition and global change. Minted in London, this bronze coin circulated widely across the United Kingdom and beyond, carrying with it the legacy of an empire. Over the decades, many of these coins were lost, damaged, or melted, which naturally increased the importance and demand for well-preserved examples that survive today. Now let's talk about the unique features that make the 1929 penny truly special. On the front side, you will find a detailed portrait of King George V facing left, surrounded by a royal Latin inscription that reflects power and authority. On the reverse, the iconic figure of Britannia sits confidently holding a trident and shield, symbolizing strength, protection, and dominance of the seas. The coin is made of bronze, weighs around 9.4 grams, and has a classic large size that gives it a strong physical presence. These design elements are not just artistic, they are a major reason why collectors are drawn to this coin even today. When it comes to rarity and condition, this is where the real excitement begins. A 1929 one penny in fine condition stands out in the collector's market because it maintains clear details, minimal wear, and strong visual appeal. Coins that have survived nearly a century with such preservation are always in demand. The difference between an average coin and a fine condition coin is massive in terms of desirability. Collectors are always hunting for pieces that still showcase sharp lettering, visible hair details, and a clean surface. That's exactly what makes this coin shine in auctions and private sales. Let's move into what everyone is waiting for, the value. A 1929 one penny in fine to extremely fine condition can range from a few dollars to over $10, and as the condition improves toward uncirculated grades, values can rise significantly, even reaching $59 to $198 or more in premium states. But here's the exciting part: coins with exceptional eye appeal, rare preservation, or unique characteristics can command even higher prices in competitive auctions, especially when collectors are actively bidding. The market is driven by demand, and this coin continues to attract attention because of its history and classic design. For collectors, this coin offers a golden opportunity. If you already have a 1929 penny, preserving its condition is the key to unlocking its full potential. Always store it in a dry environment, avoid touching the surface directly, and never clean it harshly, because original condition is what collectors value the most. If you're planning to invest, look for coins with strong details and natural color, as these are the ones that consistently perform well in the market. In conclusion, The 1929 one penny is not just a coin, it's a powerful symbol of history, value, and opportunity. In fine condition, it transforms from a simple piece of bronze into a collector's asset that continues to grow in demand. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, this coin deserves your attention. So next time you check your old coins, take a closer look, because you might be holding a small fortune without even realizing it.